NBA Live Mobile Season 7 has finally dropped, and we're going to be going on into the game for the very first time this season to see what has changed and what we can do. As you can see, this is the brand new loading screen. We had the brand new cover screen at the very beginning, but make sure you're subscribed because I'll be posting a bunch of Season 7 content, helping you get the best start in Season 7. And we are greeted straight away with the screen to select our 70 overall player. It's looking like there aren't going to be some major changes that we are expecting or hoping for in Season 7. But hopefully the changes that we'll get are going to be a bit more gradual throughout the season. So strategic is the playstyle that I have used previously, and we'll just go with the Franz Wagner because why not? We're going to pick him up and see exactly what we get. It's looking very similar to what we've had in the previous seasons. A lot of people won't like that, but I'm hoping that we will get some more changes throughout the season as things get updated little by little instead of everything just dropping on that very first day. And we'll read through these quick things. It just basically says you can play event in live today, limited time events, all of that good stuff competitively in showdown, arena, leagues, all of that other stuff as well. You can see you got brand new masters, so you got Larry Bird as your brand new arena master, Luka Doncic as the season master, Shaquille O'Neal as that showdown master as well, and then trade up sets as well. Hopefully those get updated bit by bit throughout the season. You got your Rising Stars campaign with that DeAndre Ayton as well. New volumes drop every other Friday. Hopefully those get updated a little bit more regularly with some nicer players. So I'm not holding my hopes up too high. All of the changes I think are pretty much just visual stuff with all of the new backgrounds and all of that stuff. You got the NBA training camp, which we will have to go ahead and play through. But in terms of my team, you can see everyone's kept all of their players from season 3, 4, 5, and of course the season 6 players as well. You can see I've got all of those past lineups, and if we go on to view all items, you can see all of my season 6 cards as well are still there. So everyone's kept pretty much everything you had in season 7. I'm just going to look around quickly to see if there's anything at all that is new. We'll check out what's in the store as well. I should get quite a few credits from the last season. You can see I'm at 3,208, and you know what, we'll do what we did last season, seeing as the game hasn't really changed a huge amount, and we will actually go ahead and open some packs. So what should we start off with? I think we're going to start off with a pro pack. We got 5 of these to open. I got over 6 mil coins. One of the very last days of season 6 before the auction house completely shut down, someone managed to buy one of my Kyle Lowrys that I put out on the auction house, which just saved me quite a bit because I was under 1 million coins. I think I was only about 300k coins or so, and someone bought that card at just over 6 million coins. So that put me up really nicely, set myself up for this season, and we keep getting some more silver players. At least it's going to build us up a little bit, up to 62 overall. We've got all of those achievements as well, which is pretty decent. You can see the levels have carried over into the next season, so I'm still at that level 95, and we've put our first gold player, the 70 overall Harris over there. It's going to be interesting to see who can pull an elite the fastest, and of course what they are going to go for on the auction house. Because coins have carried over, I'm guessing they will go for quite a lot of coins on that auction house, just because a lot of people have the coins to then go ahead and spend on those ridiculously expensive cards on the auction house. So we keep getting some more silver players as well. We'll just take a look at the auction house for now. You can see there isn't really anything on the auction house at the moment. There's 4 cards basically. You know what, we're just going to put cards up on the auction house. Why not? We'll see what sells, because I'll be making some coins here and there, and of course they're just silver players, so they won't sort of hurt myself too much. We'll just stick all of those up. You know what, we'll stick up the gold players as well, because early on in the season it doesn't really matter what you have as a team, to be honest. As soon as you get that first live event, you can pretty much just fill out your team in terms of players, the overall of those players, and all of that stuff. So we'll take off that first gold player that we got, that Harris, and we can actually go ahead and sell him as well, because then hopefully we can make quite a few coins from him. We'll just put that as a nice and simple buy now price, and we'll just see what exactly he goes up to. Let's take a look at the sets pretty quickly before we open some more packs. You can see it's very, very similar to what we had last season with Doncic, Shaq, and of course Larry Bird. All of those tokens required to get him from those different modes. Trade up sets go all the way up to 85 overall. Interestingly, a couple of elite players which I can stick in here. I'm going to actually do this trade up set and see what I can make some coins from it. We can do it with that NBA cash, because I can then get myself an elite player, sell that on the auction house for quite a few coins. You can see we get a brand new 83 overall Vucevic. I think this just might be the easiest way of making coins in the game at the moment. So we can go ahead and sell him. We'll just sell him for a ridiculous price. I don't know, 20 million coins, and see whether he sells. We'll put that as the starting price. Make sure I get right amount of zeros over there. That's saying 20 million. You know what, we'll just put it at 25 million and just see if anything insane actually goes on over there, because I think that's probably one of the first elites on the auction house from this season. And you can see I can get another elite over here. I'm not going to spend that much NBA cash. That's a bit too much. But if I'd saved up all these gold players like I know a lot of people did do, you would be able to have yourself a bunch of elite players. And I might actually go onto my second account, because I think I did have quite a few saved up. I could be wrong about that, but I think I do. You got all your live today events, which are exactly the same over there. there. Achievements wise, again, looking very, very similar to what we had last season. I think pretty much everything has stayed the same. Showdown, anything new over there? Don't think so. Leagues, I am going to restart the league. So if you want to join, it's going to be called God Squad. I'm going to simply kick everyone in the league at the moment. So if you want to go join, it's going to be called God Squad. It's got that hammer logo, and you should see me right over there at the top of the league. So if you want to go join, then go ahead and try and apply. I'm looking for active people and of course players with some high-ish overalls. Obviously, it is just the start of the season, so I'm not expecting you to have some ridiculously elite-filled team over there, but the highest the overall, the better your chances of getting into that league. So we'll try and open a couple more pro packs with our credits over here, seeing as that is pretty much the only thing we can open. We can open another 5 of these with our credits, so we're going to see what we can get. Can we get any more gold players? We might actually go ahead and stick all the players into those trade upsets just after trying to get ourselves that first elite Vucevic. It's pretty much insane getting a first elite player on the first day, and we get ourselves a 75 overall Cam Thomas, which is very nice out of that one. I think this is the most gold players I've pulled on the first day of any season. Last season, I didn't pull too much out of the pro packs we were getting early on. We get a 65 overall Teague over there. We are going to sell that gold player though, because I don't think he's going to be too useful unless I can maybe find a way of sticking him into a trade upset and getting an elite player out of that. We get a bunch of silver players as well. Let's open this final pro pack with credits to see exactly what we can get out of this one. Can we get another gold player? It is just going to be more silver players as well. So let's go over to my team and go onto this Cam Thomas and try and see what sets he goes into in terms of those trade up sets. Does he go into that top set or not? And he does actually fit into that one, so we can get another elite player. This is our second elite player already in season 7. Who's it going to be? It's 80 to 82, and we ourselves an 81 Noel over there. So we're going to go ahead to sell him, and this time we're just going to simply put 101 and then the 9999. See how much he gets bidded on in terms of how many coins, because this is the easiest way of making coins pretty much. I'll have separate videos on coins, cash, XP, all of that good stuff coming later on. So again, make sure you're subscribed because you don't want to miss that. You got a bunch more players now dropping onto the auction house. Let's see if there's any gold players or elite players on the auction house at the moment. And there are a couple of different arenas, courts, and jerseys. You know what? We did this last season. We've got to go ahead and open at least one of the boost items and one of the base boosted jerseys. Let's see exactly what we can get starting off this season. From the boost item, what is it going to be? It's going to be a bonus one over there. Not the best boost item at all. You know what? We'll open another one. I want to get one that at least boosts a couple of attributes. I know it's probably not worth it in terms of the long run, in terms of your cash, but we get a regimen boost item over there, which is decent. We're getting some more NBA cash from, of course, those achievements. Let's see what we get out of our 2 jersey packs over here. What's it going to be out of the first one? It's going to be a nice Denver Nuggets one over there. It doesn't tell me exactly what boost it's giving out from that screen, but I guess it might do when we go on to my team and equip it. Let's see what we get out of the second one though. Is it going to be anything good? It is just going to be a New Orleans jersey over there, giving out a coins boost. So let's go over to my team. I think the boosts are probably going to be exactly the same. You got post defense as well, matching 3 players, all of that stuff that we had last season. The chase center, because of course my team is the Warriors at the moment on this account, and you've got those boosts over there. I don't know whether that's an inside scoring one. I'm guessing it is. I don't think it'd be a high fly boost this early on in the season. So we have got a couple more elite players we can stick into these sets on my second account. In fact, we can do both of these straight off the back. So let's just go ahead and do that. I've got just enough NBA cash to at least do one of them, I think. I don't know exactly how much NBA cash I got, but we get a Noel again on this other account. We've just got enough NBA cash to do this one for an 83 overall player. Who's it going to be out of this pack over here? It's going to be that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hopefully he can sell for quite a few coins on the auction house. I'm guessing he might do. We can't go ahead and stick him into that one because we don't have enough NBA cash or enough players to actually do that, but we might actually be able to do another one if I had the cash over there. And I'm not going to go ahead and grind up the trade up sets. That's something I can do in my own time. But see, the more gold players and elite players that you save from season 6, it's looking like you can actually get quite a few coins from them. Hopefully those guys will sell on the auction house. I'm guessing they will do, just because obviously lots of people will be looking to get elite players for their team. So that is going to be the easiest way of probably making coins at the beginning of the season. But as I said, I will have plenty of season 7 videos in terms of coins, cash, how you can get ahead in promos. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of that content. But of course, if you want to go check out exactly how you can do crazy moves in NBA Live Mobile Season 7, I'm talking about a step back shot, jelly layup, all of that good stuff, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.